What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wisconsin Fisherman. My name's Kyle, and today we're going fishing. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you a little bit about how to kind of read this, what you're seeing on the graph, and then what it looks like underwater. We're gonna drop the camera down and verify what we see on the graph is what we interpret in our mind what is in the water. So we're gonna do that, and then I got some giant sucker minnows, and what we're gonna do is maybe try to find a big mark and just let a sucker minnow down, let it swim. When I say giant, I mean these are almost just about under the size right there that you would use for like a musky sucker. So pretty big bait. Gonna go around first and, like I said, find some structure, put the camera down, see if there's any fish on it, and go from there. So stay tuned. Start out with I haven't fished these cribs yet. A guy gave me a local lake map here and said there were some cribs over here, and I went out and found them on the graph, of course, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like there and what it looks like there. So to start out with, what we have here, basically this is just a nice hard rock bottom. You can see it's really solid. Now this is the side imaging. We have the left side of the boat and the right side of the boat. So picture like a post standing up in the water. That is going to be a straight post. There's going to be a shadow behind it, kind of like the sun's hitting it. Like those are just rocks right now. We're going to be getting to the fish cribs pretty quickly here, and you'll be able to see what those look like. And a fish crib is basically all it is going to be is just the square. You're going to see the square. You're going to see a bunch of fish on it. You see we got a couple fish coming right here, and this is going to tell me that we're pretty close to a fish crib. So those are all fish right there. And then there's a fish crib. There's another fish crib where we went right over a fish crib with the down imaging. You can see it there. So right now we are over. We're not over them anymore because they're gone. So them fish cribs where there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's exactly what it says on the map. It says there's 4 fish cribs right here. So I'm gonna kind of scoot back over them. We're gonna drop the aqua view down, and we're gonna see what all those fish were. Like I said, I haven't fished this one yet. I fished one over there and over there and over there. I didn't know this one was here. So hopefully not a lot of people know that it's here, and maybe there's big fish on it. So let's drop the camera down, see what we got, guys. But this is pretty awesome. Like I'm saying, there's fish everywhere down there. Lots of numbers of fish, but not the size of fish we want, of course. And we wouldn't know he's there without that graph. We wouldn't know any of this is here. That's why I like the side imaging, because you can go past it by 50, 60, 100 feet and look on the left or right side and say, holy smokes, there's something over here, guys. So then you take the boat and you go that way until you get on top of it, like we did, where you seen the down imaging and the regular sonar showed it. We dropped the camera down, and of course there are fish. Along here I ran across this rock bar. What you're gonna see right here is each one of those is a little pebble. Over here got a couple little bigger rocks and stuff, and then it looks like there are a few fish hanging out on top of it. Now what I did, I paused it. So I'm gonna unpause it quick here. I'm just gonna hit exit, and now you can see it totally changes. Now we're in like a mucky bottom when we're 38 feet. Now when I say mucky, you know, it's maybe sandy. There's just no structure. It may be harder bottom there. What I'm gonna do is back the boat up back to where that rock bar was, and we're gonna drop the camera down where those fish marks were on that rock bar and see if we got smallmouth sitting there, or walleyes, or maybe they're just a bunch of little bait fish sitting there and that's what's making our marks. So we're gonna figure it out and show you what it is. So as you see here, we have a couple lines right here and over here that are different color. Now what that is, that's going to be the start of, you could say the start of the rock bar, or sandbar turning into a rock bar. And as we come up, see that thing on the right there? That's just a log, and there's fish on the left and rocks. So what we're gonna do now is drop the camera down at the same time. So here goes the camera. And you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about here is we got both things going at once. So it's got, let's see where we're at here. There's our more of a rockier bottom. You actually see the camera go down on the graph there. And there's our rocks. So you can see we got a big mark there on the left side of the screen, and that was that big rock we just went past. And you can see the bottom kind of changes to that mucky stuff that we're looking at. And hopefully we can see some fish here. A big, like I say, smallmouth or a walleye swimming around down here. There's some little bait fish going. Little bait fish hanging out on the rocks. You can see here it's gonna be a drop off. See it drop straight off down there. As we look on the graph, we're getting deeper and deeper and deeper here. Some fish, some smaller fish hanging out around there, but yeah, this is good stuff right here, guys. And that's how you read the graph pretty much. So you can see all that structure on there and then what it shows on the camera. So pretty cool, just kind of, you know, show you guys a little bit. Maybe you don't know that is what side imaging is and that's how it works. We got a phone call, but that's how it all works. I'm gonna resume the video in a second here. We're gonna sneak a little fishing into this part of it right now. Like I said, I'm gonna use that big sucker. Not that big one, but I have one already baited up here that I want to use. I'll show you on this camera. But drop that down there, kind of let it roam around, see if we can't catch one of them big smallmouth, or maybe a pike will hit it, or a walleye. But hoping for a fish. I don't care. Hoping for a fish. So let's catch one. Whoa, there we go. Another fish, guys. Big smallmouth. Oh, guys, this is a nice one. Look at this one, guys. Look at it. Oh, yes. This one is huge, guys. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. And the hook came out. Oh my God, come on. Hold on to the fish, guy. Jeez. What does this one measure out at? This has got to be bigger than that 18er the other day, huh? 19 and a half. Look at that brute. All right. Hold them with two hands, guys. Let's just lay them down. Okay. There we go. Catching giant. I can't even do this. Giant smallmouth. Be nice and healthy. 19-incher, guys. Just a tank. I tell you what, this minnow was long gone dead when that fish hit. I'm just gonna loop it right through his head again. Haven't even got my other rod set up for the big sucker. Just found the cribs again, letting my line get down there with just a minnow in that circle hook. See if I can't pull up a smallmouth or a huge rock bass that eats these things. There we go, Sort of looks like we're on bottom or close to it. Or we got a fish already. Got a fish, that's what it is. Jeez. Smallmouth. Huh, that was quick. Little guy though. Just a little smallmouth there. Worked. That was super, super quick. There we go. Cool, little guy, healthy. Oh, we just had a big. Is it still there? Hope it's a big one. Feels like a decent fish. Come on, guys. Let's go. Get up here. Oh. Nice smallmouth. That's what we were hoping for. Cool, we still got our minnow too. Look at that. That circle hook worked perfect. Gosh, these fish fight, guys. Look at that. Circle hook worked great. Let's take a quick measurement. Quick measurement of this little beast here. What do you think? 16? I think he's a 16er. Oh yeah, easy 16. 16 and a quarter. Nice. Sweet, guys. Well, let's let him go. So this is what we got. Little sucker minnow. Actually, I have a leader on this one with the treble hook. So we're just gonna drop this one just right over the edge. We seen that one suspended smallmouth like right away. He was right there. So something like that fish, a really aggressive fish, kind of guarding his territory, he might see this thing and just whack, smack right onto it. So let's hope that's what happens. I mean, we're not professional in any means, but I would think that's what they would do. So I'm just gonna kind of jig this one along here. I'm actually stuck up in the top. There we go. And we got a fish on already, guys. Jeez, holy crap. Oh, he got off. Did you see that? Maybe he'll follow it. Okay, so yeah. Did you see that? We already had a fish that quick. I'm gonna let this go down a little bit more. That was a nice fish, darn it. Just gonna give this some pops. You can kind of see the... Oh, we just had a fish on. Can you see the minnow? Just kind of flashing around down there. Oh my goodness. What in the heck? That rock bass hit this thing so hard. Holy crap. My minnow, I can still see it down there. I hope something snatches that up. Holy smokes. Okay, let's get a little bit bigger one on there. That thing hit it. And hit it with some vengeance too. Alrighty guys, we had a pretty awesome day on the water, and hopefully you learned something on the humminbird and with the AquaView. Guys, if you don't have an AquaView, I would get one because they're pretty sweet, because you can do exactly what we just did there and see how many fish are on the crib, what kind of fish are on the crib, or even what kind of structure you're fishing. Like always, if you enjoyed the video and you're not a subscriber, Wisconsin Fisherman, hit the subscribe button wherever it's at, here, there. And like always guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.